heard you say that I can pick anything out of my closet and I will love it. We've discussed this before, and you've never said that.
I don't think I ever felt I needed to say it because I do.
Yeah, I've said it. You didn't say, "Oh yeah, I love that feeling," or anything to that.
No, that's just the way I live.
Yeah,
if it turns
I
out it's a piece
question
of
your
clothing I don't
honesty
like.
there.
Bitch.
I said it.
Your closet should be a sanctuary, a place where you can create and co-create with your wardrobe and have a fabulous time. This is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. But oftentimes we have clothing and accessories and all this stuff that like it builds and builds and builds to the point of where our closets are busting. We have to open new closets. We have drawers that are not able to close. And it's time for us to declutter, eliminate, and streamline what we have. So, Joanne, what is your thoughts on this?
Well, I'm going to first start at, I had this discussion, or we had this discussion on one of our Weight Watchers. It was supposed to be on decluttering, and it was a pain point about changing clothes. Do you keep the clothes of when you were heavy? Or some people bought clothes that they aspired to move into. Do you buy one? You shouldn't buy them, is what we concluded, and two, do you hold on to them? I'm gonna fix my camera for a second.
Sure.
So that was a big discussion, and
Big discussion.
I think it's a pain point for women particularly. I don't know about men. There were a few men there, but I don't know if men have the same issues.
Well, I find that in the closet, we have our utilitarian clothing, we have our fashionable stuff, our dress up stuff, whatever.
I don't dress up that much.
Then we have the clothing that we bought and we wore it a couple of times. But the truth is that it really didn't flatter us. There is a lot of different.
Or like I had a shirt that always itched, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get that itch off. Even taking the tags off. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just saying.
No, it's okay. And I don't know. I'm going to throw this out there for anybody that feels as though their closet's overwhelmed. I sometimes think one of the reasons why I, for a while there, had clothing and I couldn't let go, not just like everything from my pregnancy stuff.
Oh, wow.
To, just out the gamut, right?
Mm-hmm.
In our family, when we were growing up, it was communal clothing. Pretty much. I mean, not always.
When we got
I'm talking about when we were little. Even in high school, like at times we were stealing clothing from each other, not because
I stole clothing from my sister, but they bought it.
Yeah.
And that's where we got
into trouble. But like to have your own stuff, you're almost afraid to put it like I read. I have a ridiculous amount of underwear.
Oh.
Like
I'll
there's
say
no
this,
reason.
Danielle. Hot take. It's good to have a ridiculous amount of underwear.
A ridiculous amount of underwear and socks.
And
do you remember trying to hunt down socks when we were kids?
But I'm going to say, with the ridiculous amount of underwear, the other day, the washing machine broke and Gordon was taking it apart to fix it. And I said, do you know how long this is going to take? Because I only have 2 pairs of underwear left.
So
anyway, so that's why ridiculous amount of underwear is okay.
There's a couple of other people I know that like have the same issue where their closets would get overwhelmed. And a lot of it had to do with when they were younger, they didn't necessarily have what they needed. I'm just throwing it out there. So, when the closet gets overwhelming, don't feel guilty about it. But when you are using so much of your brain space to think about what you're going to wear, and you're always reaching for the same things, but then you have a whole closet full of other stuff, it's time to
All right.
declutter.
So we're going to declutter, and I have my hot take for decluttering. I wrote it down to make sure I get it right.
Well, Joanne, give me your hot take.
And this is coming out of that discussion from Weight Watchers only because I went, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Why are you suggesting that? That doesn't work. So when you're decluttering, and this has to do with wardrobe, my daughter and I had a discussion and she goes, well, that doesn't work for this. I go, yeah, but I'm not talking about the kitchen. I think it was, I'm talking about, and that's the other thing. There's a difference between cleaning and decluttering. Cleaning is this, you keep the stuff, you're just keeping it orderly. Decluttering is getting rid of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And when you declutter the wardrobe, when you do only one drawer or one section at a time, it doesn't work. You'll never get to a point where you have full or satisfactory decluttering. There will always you'll always need to declutter if you only do a section at a time, because I believe enough clothes come to in the in-between that it just fills up again.
What do you mean by the in-between?
Like, I believe you need to do a one-shop cleaning of your wardrobe in a weekend. I did it in a day. I don't have a ton of clothing, though. I've seen people's closets. I'm not that. I
love clothing, but it usually just takes me one day.
Right. But one shot, get it through. Take a day, get it through. Take a Saturday or a Saturday and Sunday. But the suggestion was, oh, that might be overwhelming. Just do a drawer or a section of your closet, which sounds nice. And it sounds so you can get over that overwhelm, but you're never going to get that full cleaning, that full, when I reach into that closet, whatever I pull out, I'm like, I love this. That's the feeling I get when I do that. If you're going to do one drawer at a time, you're never going to get that feeling.
I'm going to respectfully disagree. And I'll explain
You would be wrong, but sure.
Okay. The reason why I disagree is I have ADHD. I will look at an entire project and I will become paralyzed by trying to figure out where to begin.
That's what they were saying.
So when I was decluttering, right, the first thing I did was like, okay, I'm just going to do my shirts, because I have like shirts on the top, then I have my pants on the bottom, and then I have a half a closet for like dresses. And so I'm like, I'm just
complicated.
I just keep it like organized.
I have a pants drawer, a shirt drawer. Oh, I don't have a lot. I hang most of my stuff. Not the pants, but
only 3 drawers in my dresser that have clothing, and that is shorts, socks and underwear, and tank tops. I rolled them up.
Yeah, it's the tank tops that I
use a lot of tank tops.
Yeah.
So, I will start with, like, let's say the top of the closet. I'll grab all of the shirts and I will put them on my bed, right? Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing, like, especially if you have a busy life, you don't have a lot of time to commit to everything. Like, I will go through that pile meticulously. And if I have the bandwidth to continue on to the next part, I will. But by at least mentally deciding I'm going to do this one thing, I'm more inclined to do it, as opposed to saying, I'm going to do it all. I won't do it. I won't do it. I will stare at it for months.
It's still only one thing that you're working on.
I'm working.
Nothing else.
But I'm working on one part of the clothes, not all the clothes, one part of the closet. And like I said, it's all shirts or all pants and skirts.
I know you said you're not a clothes horse, but compared to me, yours is more.
I have half a closet.
Okay. Same with me. I have a spouse.
But what I was going to say is that now, will I go on and do the pants and skirts next? Probably. if I
Yeah,
don't
but you're
have the
more
time.
likely to go to the thrift store or the store and bring in, or online and bring in clothes
No, I'm going to
before
be
you get
more
to
inclined.
everything.
I'm more inclined to get started if I'm only going to tackle one section. And the chances are I will tackle more
The
or all of it.
chances, the chances.
It's better than
But
nothing sometimes, Joanne.
I understand that, but you're never going to get that feeling of, I don't care what I pull out. I'm going to love what I pull out and wear it.
Again, I disagree. I don't have a problem with it, but it is what it is. But what is it? Do you do like me? Are you putting it all on the bed and just like
I put
creating
it there.
piles?
I've only done it twice. I mean, you make it sound like I do this all the time.
I
I
do
don't
this 2 to
need to
3
do
times
it.
a year.
Oh, well, that's because you do section at a time. I've done it twice in the
No,
last
I
6
always get
years.
it done probably in a weekend, Joanne, but I do it section at a time. I
Oh,
can't
like I said, a weekend is fine.
mm,
But
or a week.
I've done it twice. I've done it. See, I think, I don't know if I have ADHD or not. But I have people who tell me I am. I disagree. But I will say I have done I'll just do this drawer. I'll do the drawer. I'll do the next drawer tomorrow or later. And I never get to it. Something else pulls me away because, and as we, you clean it, then you go into the other room. Okay, I'll clean that in a second. But then you see, oh God, the dishes need to be done. Let me do that first.
Mm,
And then, I got to get the supermarket. We're missing these items because I noticed that we used it up, and I'm used up the detergent. Let me write that on it's you can easily get distracted. That if
right.
I have this giant pile of clothing in my room that has to be taken care of, it's like the pink elephant has become a real elephant and it has to be taken care of.
Okay.
And that's why
I'm
I
just saying
think,
different strokes for different folks. I get
yeah,
it done, all of it, but
they would
like
be wrong. I have never heard you say that I
you're
can
funny.
pick anything out of my closet and I will love it. We've discussed this before. And you've never said that.
I don't think I ever felt I needed to say it because I do.
Yeah, I've said it. You didn't say, "Oh yeah, I love that feeling," or anything to that.
No,
That
that's just the way I live.
Yeah,
If it turns
I
out it's a piece
question
of
your
clothing I don't
honesty
like,
there.
bitch.
I said it.
Dude, why do you think I declutter my closet? Okay, we're gonna have a little
I'm
sisterly
not
argument.
saying I'm not saying you don't declutter your closet.
But
I
why
think
do you
you
think
do.
I do, Joanne? It's
I
because I
don't
don't
think
want to have anything in there that I don't love.
I don't think because people do that. I've done it. For years I used to have clothes in there that I never really
Well, when I was
quite liked,
younger,
but
yeah. But I'm saying me, who fucking loves clothing.
oh, yeah, you do.
Like,
But
I'm not having anything in my closet that's not
because
going
you don't
to
get
make me
around to it.
smile.
There's other things to do in life.
Well, yeah, but
My argument is that you
I
don't
also don't always have time to put on makeup, but I do anyways. I have makeup. Like, I'm
see,
gonna do it.
I didn't.
Different
But
priorities.
wait, let me finish. My point is that yes, I'm sure you clean it out. It probably takes you the whole year to clean it out, say hypothetically. I do it in one day, get it, bam, it's done. And I think when you do it slowly, let's put it this way. Do you remember when the kids were little, right? We used to say, to clean this room, you have to sacrifice another room because the kids are messing up that room while you're cleaning the other room. That's what I think when you do one drawer at a time. I think that's what you're doing. You
Well,
clean up that drawer, and while that's being cleaned, something else in your wardrobe is being sacrificed.
I'm going to ask our listeners to settle the debate and write it in the comments. Joanne, you're not allowed to. No opinions from you. We got your opinion. We're going to get opinions of our listeners.
I can put my opinion wherever I damn well please.
Anyways, one of the best ways that Joanna and I have found, and we agree on this, on how we can choose what clothing works for us and what doesn't, is again the Marie Kondo way of doing things. We both enjoy it. It's like
I know a
grabbing
lot of
something
people
and
don't like Marie Kondo. That was a
not
big
everybody does.
discussion, how much people hated her. It's like, yeah, because she's making
Really?
you do work.
Aggressive.
Go ahead.
But grabbing a piece of clothing and really, how does it make you feel? Like if you, oh, I feel fat in this. Maybe not the best one. Yeah, but it fits. I don't care if it doesn't make you feel like you
know
are
what one I
shining.
hate?
There's no reason for you to keep it.
Is when, you know, the women's fit, you get a t-shirt that's woman's fit, and they always put the armpit like right up into the armpit. It's like, do you think I have small armpits? And then you sweat because it's all the way up. Anyway, those shirts are gone.
I don't know
do
much
you?
about those kind of shirts, but
Then maybe
yeah.
it's my shoulders. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
But
hated them.
going through the closet, I know with me, I would say there's only one shirt in my entire closet that I don't wear. It was my dad's. So, and I just have it hanging in there
So
in
that's
case I
more
ever.
sentimental.
That's more sentimental, and it's the one that says, "A grumpy German is a sauerkraut."
That's pretty good.
Dad laughed really hard at that one, but yeah, that's the only one I kept. And
It does sound like a dad joke.
A German dad's joke. But other than that, like everything I have in there is very purposeful. And I don't want to have 10 workout pants, 10 workout shirts. I don't need 10. I need 3. Like how often do you do laundry? I do work out every day now. So like 4 sets, because I'm going to do laundry probably every 4 days.
Yeah.
And if I have
I
to,
agree. Four sets.
I'll throw like if I'm not going to get to doing laundry, someone in my household is. I'm going to be like, I'm just going to put this in there for tomorrow.
I only have 3 sets, but it's annoying because I work out, I run like a full sweat 3 times a week. And then when the 4th day comes, you know, I'm scrambling to do laundry.
I mean, granted, I have like 20 tank tops. And I often use those for when I'm working out, and you know they're easy to switch out.
Like I wouldn't wear,
but it's the shorts or the pants if I want to go, out.
I wouldn't wear this one to sweat in. I mean, not on purpose, but to run in, to work out in. I have other shirts for that, the wicking.
But when it comes to the rest of clothing, one of my philosophies, because everybody has a different philosophy when it comes to their clothing and what they're going to keep and what they're not going to keep. I try to stay away from clothing that is super casual, like schleppy. I have like 1 or 2 schleppy kind of clothing because I might want to wear it on an airplane or something because it's cozy. But the thing is I had for so many years clothing that didn't fit me, clothing that was uber casual. I used to be a fitness instructor, so I was always wearing sweats and stuff like that. That I'm in a stage of my life that I'm wearing dresses, I'm wearing something cute, I'm wearing an ensemble because I have found personally that I'm just as comfortable in an outfit that looks a little bit like I'm dressing up as I am in sweats. I'm comfortable in both. So if I'm looking at it and I'm feeling like
sweats.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if I'm looking at the piece of clothing
I don't like them. It's not that I don't care what they look like.
I just feel like if it's not looking really cute, I don't want
You know, they don't call them sweats anymore. They call them joggers.
Joggers, yeah.
That's a British take, I heard. But I bought some joggers last year at a thrift store, and they're just so hot.
So,
I'm thinking of cutting them. I'll make them into
the next part I would say is also with the socks and underwear. I do like every 3 months because I do have a household full of young men. Going through the socks and taking out the ones that are worn and getting rid of them and replace
the laundry.
I usually do that every 3 months. No, you know what it is? The socks,
I
everybody
just
would
do it
fight
as they
over the
come through.
socks. So I have a communal box that like has socks rolled up between 3 of them because I don't want to deal.
Oh, I don't even roll it up for them anymore. I haven't in years. And tell you the truth, they do their own laundry.
Well, they won't, and I
got a
have
question.
to. I'm compelled.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So we were on Weight Watchers again. I shouldn't. I think I complained
At this point,
about
we
this
should
to
be
you.
sponsored.
But sometimes there's chatter before it actually starts. Sometimes, not always. But the woman's like, "Oh, you have boys. You have to do the laundry for them." And I was like, "What the
No, I hope
hell?"
they learn.
And she goes, "Oh, I have a daughter. She knows how to do her laundry." I was like, "Yeah, what about the son?" I was like, "I have 5 brothers. They all do laundry." I really don't know if that's true. I know one of them does, but I don't know about the other 4. But I was still annoyed. The boys need to learn to that. It's not something we love to do.
No,
They're
no
like,
one does.
"Oh, yeah, girls will do it, but boys won't." I was like, "Fuck that! What's this?" Gordon will do the laundry if I ask him to, but we split chores and I tend to do the laundry. But then other people started getting on. So one woman came on and during the actual session says, "I have a husband for 30 years and he does the laundry." And then somebody else came on and said, "My son does laundry." And then the woman finally says, "Oh, my son knows how to cook. He knows how to clean." And then went on and I wrote in the comments, "Well, now teach him how to do laundry." Teach your kids to do laundry, Danielle. The boys need to
They
do laundry.
do their laundry. It's just socks
just
are
said-
one of no,
Oh,
because
socks.
like
Socks I get. That is a
like they each have their own socks, but then they have socks that are similar, and then they're like,
Yeah.
and I just got to the point where like
we
see
do
that
have one
box?
communal wash.
Yeah,
Which
they
is
all
usually...
have their own. Like they'll do it themselves and fold them
Okay.
and
Good.
whatever.
I'm
but
glad.
but there's
'Cause you have 3
always those
boys.
random socks that
Yes.
everybody matches, and I'm finding,
Yeah.
you know.
Gordon complains about the socks throughout the house. So one
Joanne,
4th of July.
we're swirling out.
I know we are, but I think we were getting too serious. One April Fool's Day, the girls took all the socks in the house and put it under his blanket. He went to bed. There was socks everywhere. Anyway, that was fun.
These are the same kids that put stick-it notes all over the house, car.
All over my car one day, and I had to rush out. I'm like, that's funny, but I gotta go.
Kill you.
And I tried driving down the block with it, and I was like, no, I can't do this.
That's funny.
So I came back, and they helped me take it off real quick. Good time.
Anywho, we've got just a few more minutes.
Do you have a hot take on how you should clean?
Well, I mean, obviously, anything I come up with, you're going to tell me I'm wrong.
You told me I was wrong.
Yes.
I will tell you if you are correct or not. Go try it.
Okay.
Don't tell me you should do a section at a time. No, that's the only one.
I already said that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I already said my hot take where I think honestly that you should be choosing clothing that like literally if it doesn't make you feel like a fucking $1,000,000, what are you doing?
This doesn't make me feel like $1,000,000, but
what are you doing, Joanne?
I'm looking for comfort in this effing heat.
I'm comfortable. I'm wearing a tank top dress underneath and I'm really freaking comfortable and I'm cute too.
That is insane what you're wearing to me.
Well, I'm wearing a sweater right now only because...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The air conditioning's on.
What's that?
The air conditioning's on. Hello, we live in Florida.
I have the fan on. I have the air conditioner on.
I'm always cold. But I mean, I'm wearing a
yes, I love that.
A dress that's a tank dress, like when I go outside and stuff. Like, I'm still cute.
Tell me something. This is digressing. But that dress.
Yes.
How do you keep your boobs up?
Well, I do have strapless bra underneath. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've worn this dress without one. The thing is funny enough, it's not too tight around the waist or hips or anything like that,
Right.
but around my boobs is so freaking tight that it holds
Oh.
everything there. So,
Okay.
but I feel better with
Because
a bra.
I get the strapless dress and I'm just hanging. It's not even so much the hanging I mind because, you know, it's more of when you walk, they bounce. And then I'm just miserable. And, I'll wear the straps with the.
Mm.
I did have a strapless bra for a
This is
while.
the first strapless bra I've ever gotten that actually did the job.
I
I
will
mean,
say
I'm a
this
double
with this.
D. It shouldn't
Yeah.
strapless anything and 54. So like things should be going really south. But I've spent my entire life and I will swear by this and not this is a hot take, Joanne. I wear a bra all the time, even when I go to bed.
Oh, when you sleep?
And when I
That was a, tense moment and then you disappeared. Did you lose power? Yeah. You're back on, but your audio's off. It's just me. I don't know how to pause. So what do I talk about is clearly the universe is saying my hot take is the correct hot take. Let that be a lesson. Hi.
what the hell was that? Hold on,
I don't
I
know.
have you on my hold on. It says it's still recording. I'll find out
Yeah.
momentarily.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh, yeah, it's still recording.
okay.
All right, go figure. All right, so
So
I'll have to cut that out.
this oh this the bra we were talking about.
Oh, so I guess this would be my hot take, and not everybody's going to agree with me,
Oh,
but
right.
I wear a bra all day and
Right.
when I'm sleeping. Now, partly because I'm full chested, so like I don't want to feel things moving around when I'm sleeping. Like I would have to dodge
Yeah.
things and whatnot. Like no,
Uh-huh.
but I've always worn something, even if it was like a very tight shelf tank or something like that, but it had to
Mhm.
be snug because it's the only thing that makes me feel comfortable. And then when I would work out, because I was, teaching classes for 20 years, fitness classes, I would wear two. I would wear two to keep myself completely compressed.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's where
Yeah.
it's interesting. A lot of women claim that their boobs as they got older go south. Mine have not.
Okay. So back in college, I did wear a bra at night because similar reasons, not, uh, yeah. But as I got older, I don't anymore. I stopped. It didn't last very long. I stopped. But I don't think my boobs really sag. I don't know. I didn't
Well, that's
measure.
good. Maybe I'm completely wrong
It
and
could
it
be
was
genetics
genetics.
too.
But
Yeah.
I'll say this, when I was in high school, I started to develop and before I could get a bra.
Yeah.
And I remember the stretch marks and that's what I always kept in mind
Oh.
was that I got stretch
Uh,
marks and I wasn't even fully developed. And
I don't think I have stretch marks.
yeah, I
But
still have those same stretch marks to this day. So
oh.
it is what it is. I had it
Oh.
my entire adult life.
I remember, oh man, we're really digressing.
Mm,
I remember when they first come in, they actually, if somebody bumped into you, they actually hurt. Nobody
mhm,
says that.
yeah.
And I was like, ah.
So getting back at the topic at hand, Joanne.
Okay. Wardrobe cleaning, pick or choose, do it all at once or a little bit at a time and hope it will steamroll into something big.
Your opinion, do you get rid of things that don't fit you anymore or do you put it aside?
Absolutely. Uh, the weight question. All right. Let's put it this way. I understand both points of views. I understand why you should get rid of it. And I think when you get rid of it, and you do lose, say you have the small clothing, don't buy clothing too small and say, I'm going to someday. Don't do that. That's a waste of money. Wait until you get there and then reward yourself. One, you get to try it on, and it's fun to try it on in the mirror. And so I believe you should get rid. I haven't had major weight loss, so I have some, but not major.
So I
And I
quit
kept one or
smoking
two
last
outfits.
I quit smoking last July, and I immediately gained like 20 pounds. It is what it is, right?
Wait. Let me just finish real quick. So I believe, yes, get rid of it if you can. Maybe keep one or two just as an inspiration of where I used to be. But otherwise, yeah, I say get rid of it.
And I
It's
say
clogging up
hold
your
on to it
life.
for at least a year. And the reason why is because, like I said, I quit smoking and I gained 20 pounds like really, really quick. And like 6 months in, nothing's fitting. I, have to get a couple of pieces of clothing. Like, luckily, I had a few that didn't really matter what weight I was, but I've had to get a couple of things to kind of supplement my wardrobe. And I was getting so frustrated with all the clothing that I couldn't wear anymore that I took them all out of my closet, bagged it, and my intention was to donate it. But instead, I put it in my living room, my dining room, and it's been sitting there ever since, which is inappropriate, I know. But here's the catch. I've been working out really diligently the past couple of months. I've been eating really well, and boom, I've lost 15 of those 20 pounds. So, woo, woo. So, yeah, I feel as though I'm grateful I didn't, because now I'm eyeballing that clothing and going, But I do think if it hasn't fit in over a year, there's no point. Like, just get rid of it, because otherwise, it just becomes this ball and chain that follows you around until you just feel this spiral of shame that you're never going to
Yeah.
fit it again. So
I understand your point of view in this case, because of the money issue.
yeah.
I think.
Well,
I mean, you also say you love.
money issue, and also I really liked my clothing. Like, I
Yeah,
was
but you will
very,
find you'll find more.
yeah, I
You'll
know,
find
but
more. But to me, it's a money issue. The you'll find you'll find something you'll like. It's just clothing. It's just things. But today a lot of people are strapped for cash, so I get it.
yeah,
Um, and I think I will argue sometimes it's fun to go out and look for clothing again if you're
true.
that person. Tell you the truth, I never was that person until I really got into thrifting. I
Yeah,
do not like buying clothes at a department store, but at a thrift store, I'm in seventh heaven.
because you have the freedom knowing that you're not paying full price.
I think it's partially that, and it's changing, I must admit, but it's also partially, oh, I don't know about, it's $1.
No, I hear you.
I could just redonate it if I don't like it.
Well, I think we're going to wrap it up from here. Be sure to subscribe, like, do all the things, and tell us your opinions. Is Joanne right, or is Danielle right? I was about to say mom, or is Aunt Danielle right? Because I think I'm right. Joanne's wrong. She's wrong.
No, remember the message I left you when Aunt Danielle was off air.
I guess when I edit this.
When you edit, that will be fun.
My God. All right. Bye, guys.
Goodbye. Click the button.